Hello children, we have already learned capital letters. Yes? Now today we are going to learn small letters. Yes, we have already learned capital letters, and today we are going to learn small letters or printed letters. So here we go. How to write small letter A. We had already learned to write capital A. Yes. So how did we write capital A? Slanting line. Joining that slanting line, one more slanting line, and a small sleeping line in between makes the letter A, capital A. And now, today we are going to learn to write small letters. So now, how to write small letter? You have to make a curve. This is a curve, and joining to the curve, you have to make a standing line and a small tail at the end. Makes the letter A. Makes the letter A. Small letter A. A for apple. A for apple. Red, juicy, plumpy apple. So now we are going to learn the letter B. How to write the capital letter and the small letter B. So I had already taught you capital letter B. So we'll have a brush up of that capital letters as well as the small letters. So we make a standing line, and joining to the standing line one curve and one more curve makes the letter B. And how do we write small letter B? It is also almost same but a little different. You have to make a standing line, and joining to the standing line you have to make a small curve at the curve to the standing line, which makes the letter B. B for ball. This is capital letter B, and this is the way we write small letter B. Understood? Easy? Interesting? Okay, so let's see how to write capital C. Capital and small letter C. It is very easy and almost the same, only the size differs. So here we write a big curve makes the letter C, capital C, whereas a small curve makes the letter C, that is a small letter C. C for cat. C for cat. Easy, no? Yes? Okay. Now we write the letter D. How to make the small letter D? So, standing line and a big curve joining the standing line makes the capital letter D. And how to write small letter D? You have to make a standing line, and joining the standing line a small curve at the end makes the letter D. Makes the letter small letter D. D for doll or D for dog. Yes? Okay. So this is capital D and this is small d. Small letter D. Easy? Okay. Now we are going to learn how to write the letter E. A, B, C, D, E. So a standing line you have to make, a sleeping line joining the standing line at the top, a small sleeping line in the middle or in between, and a sleeping line at the end makes capital letter E. Whereas, how to write small e? You have to make a curve or a C, and join the curve. You have to make a sleeping line in between. Makes the letter E. Small letter E. E for egg. E for eye. Madam's beautiful eyes. Yes, so E for egg, E for eyes. So this is the way we write capital letter E, and this is the way we write small letter E. How do we write E? So you make a curve, and joining the curve you make a sleeping line. Sleeping line. So this makes the small letter E. Now we are going to write capital letter F. How to write capital letter F? Line, a sleeping line at the top and a small sleeping line in between or in the middle makes the letter F. E, F. This is the way we write capital F, right? Okay. Now, how to write small letter F? You make a small curve or a tail curve, and with the curve you have to join to make it a standing line, and a small sleeping line in between makes small letter F. Small letter F. So this is the way we write small letter F, and this is capital letter F. F for fish. F for fish. So this is the way you have to write small letter F. Right? Got it? Okay. Now we are going to learn how to write capital and small letter G. Small letter and capital letter G. So you make a curve and a standing line in between, then a small sleeping line in between, and then a standing line makes the letter, capital letter G. Okay, capital letter G. This is the way we write capital G. Now how to write small g? You make a curve and a standing line joining to the curve and a small tail at the end. This makes small letter G. Or you can make G like number 9 and a small tail in the end. Makes letter G. Small g. This is the way you write small g. So we have learned how to write A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Right? Got it? Easy? Done. So this is the way we write small letters. So once more we'll have the recapitulation of all the small letters. So here we go. So a curve, and joining to the curve you have to make a standing line and a small tail at the end makes the letter A. A standing line and a curve joining to the standing line makes the letter B. A small curve makes the letter C. So A, B, C. A standing line and a curve at the end, that is opposite direction, makes the letter D. This is B and this is D. A, B, C, D. Then how to write E? You make a curve and joining the curve you join sleeping line in between makes the letter E. This is E, and you make a small curve and a standing line and draw a small sleeping line in between makes the letter F. Small letter F, and a curve and a standing line and a small tail at the end makes the letter G. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G. This much for today. See you next time. Do well and please stay safe at home.